Welcome back to Starting Your Career in Clean Energy. I'm Mark Hall, CEO of Revalue.io. And in this portion of the training, we're going to do a tool demonstration. We've been talking a lot about how to get started with your project as a prospector, basically originating or beginning the initial conversation with the property owner or the tenant to get the initial paperwork signed and sort of start the project to hand it off to the project manager. And talked about how the project manager basically, takes the ball over the finish line pretty much, and completes all the other steps required in the project. And one of the critical steps in completing a project is establishing the energy baseline, and that's done by conducting an energy audit. And one of the coolest tools in conducting an energy audit, and as we know, energy efficiency is all about heat loss. And so this tool here is an infrared camera. And as you'll see to my right here, we're sitting inside one of our projects, and you'll see to the right, this is one of the infrared photos that we've taken inside the home, and you'll see the darker colors are cooler temperature, and it indicates where there's a lack of insulation, where there's air going back and forth through the wall, and you can actually see the framing. And so I'm sitting here next to the heater, which you'll see are the brighter, almost yellow there. And so, as in this home, and it's common in many homes, you'll have older structures that were built prior to modern building codes. And so either they lack insulation or their insulation level is very, very small. And so basically, your heat or the area that you're conditioning, if you're heating it or cooling it, in the summertime, that conditioned air is actually just going right outside, and then the air from outside is doing the same thing and coming in. So it's harder to keep your area, your indoor spaces conditioned. And so this is the tool. This is we have the picture up here because it's a little hard to see on the camera, but on the video. But this is basically how it works. Yeah, you can kind of see my face there, but yeah, darker colors are cooler temperatures, and lighter colors are going to show you the higher temperature. It's got a few buttons here. You just press this button to take a picture. You can scroll through your gallery of pictures there. They've got Bluetooth so that you can send this to your computer for making reports. They've got a little laser sight here so that you can see which area you're actually targeting and getting a temperature reading on, so you can point out to your clients, this area, here is really leaking really bad, or different indications like that. So this is a tool that I really like to use with customers to kind of give them the background, the building science behind their comfort, how they're conditioning their spaces, and also their cost, how much they're spending to condition those spaces. And then this is another tool. This is a moisture meter, and so they've got two pins at the top here for. Got two pins at the top here for actually um, sticking the the meter into the wall to get a reading, or you can touch the back here to a moist space. If there are areas within the building that you believe are um, uh, uh, receiving moisture damage, and if you want to test that, you can use this tool to basically run it across that surface, and it'll beep and give you a reading. And then there are two pins where you can stick it into the wall. I'm not going to do it in this in this project here. They've got actually some nice sheetrock, but we'll wait until we do the report and get the project going to do that. Um, but yeah, pretty much we just wanted to go over one of the tools that we like to use for putting together our projects today. This is called an infrared camera. They also have um, um, a slide-on tool for smartphones. This is a the gun model that I sort of picked up and from I think I got this off of Amazon, but when you rent the tools from the PG&E Pacific Energy Center, the infrared camera that they use, it's similar to this sort of point and click model, not gun, but yeah, point and click pretty much. But they also have a an adapter basically that you can just hook on to your smartphone, and it's a much larger display. Some of our auditors, when they come out and do the audits, I do like that. To have the larger display. So, quick little demonstration of a couple of the tools that we like to use. So yeah, join us in the next session, and looking forward to seeing you working out in the industry, starting your career in clean energy, specifically energy efficiency. All right, bye bye.